Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using this week's A Cherry on Top Weekly Sketch Challenge. That is the sketch there, and I am going to rotate it. I, this week, had to decide between a low-quality video or no video at all. So I apologize. I chose the low-quality video. Spoiler alert, I still love the final result of this layout. I'm just not ready to move inside completely yet from the she shed, but it's too cold to scrapbook in the she shed at the moment. So I brought in my old tripod and it was a mess. We'll just call it that. I was getting very testy when I was trying to get it all set up and doing it in the house and having the kids home. It was just, whew. Anyways. So, to the layout, I am using the Hard Candy Christmas collection from Simple Stories. I received this as part of my December Flavors of the Month kit from the Scrap Room, and I just about killed the kit with this layout. I've done a handful of them. There's a couple coming up at the end of the month that you will see. But I decided to use this. So because I am rotating it, I just wanted to bring in some pattern papers. I love color. And so I decided to use the kind of red sunburst paper and then the teal or aqua paper as strips go at the top and the bottom of there. However, those two papers together, I didn't think matched really well, and so I had a couple of scrap pieces left of the stripe, and that has all of the colors in the collection, and so I decided to bring that in and kind of add a flag going behind some of the photos, and then that way the colors just mesh, I thought, a lot better. Because looking at that, those are such different colors that yeah, you had to do something, I felt like. So I am going to bring this in. Because they're scrap pieces, I did not have enough to go all the way to the top, but that's okay because instead of the Christmas trees that are on the sketch, I knew that I had received some of the big bits in the Flavors of the Month kit. And actually, I think it was the Shots of Life kit from the Scrap Room, because I do get add-ons, but I knew I probably didn't have enough maybe to go all the way across the page. So by adding that to, I guess, the top, even though it doesn't reach, that was going to help me out in the long run. So now it's just trimming the photos. And let me tell you, anything that could go wrong, I felt like went wrong with this layout. It was just one of those frustrating days, I guess, with creating. My tape runner was not working properly, so I had to fix that as well. And yeah, anyway, but it's okay because I got a layout done that I think is adorable. So that's truly what matters, I guess. So I thought about matting at least one of those photos there, but I didn't have a big enough scrap piece, and I have some red cardstock, but because the photos are on that red pattern paper, I just didn't think it would really make a difference. So I just left them in white and then taped them down on the red. Here are some of those big bits. So I am, I guess, using the Merry Vibes kind of as my title. I didn't really have another one. I do have some left of the sticker sheet, so I probably could have pieced something together from there. But I thought the Merry Vibes worked out just fine. And then I had the big Santa and then the little Santa mug. And so off the sticker sheet, I did bring in that snow globe. I was happy that that snow globe was kind of the same size. You know, kind of large in proportion to, I guess, the Santa and the Merry Vibes flag there. And I thought it just worked really nice. So I have the mix and mingle, kind of adding that as well. I don't know, I just really like the way that it looks. It was a good way to use up those big pieces. I did pop the Santa up on some foam tape to add some dimension. That's about the only thing I think I do pop up on foam tape. I only brought in the kit and the basics. So foam tape, my paper cutter, my tape runner, and that was just about it. So not a lot of options. I really wanted to kind of kill the kit. The pieces you see on the left are all of the ephemera that I have left. I have one foam sticker here that I'm trying to figure out where to put. I just did not love any of the placements for that one lonely small foam sticker. Then I had some kind of berries, and I do think I add those. I tuck some of those in, and those work out nice. But the foam one was just so large, so I don't end up using that. I have a piece of scallop border left and a tab. So that's all the spare embellishments, I guess, the ephemera. I do have quite a bit left on the sticker sheet as well. I did sneak in that number 25 in the top, so now it kind of really goes all the way across the page, and then some phrase stickers on the bottom. So again, following the sketch really quick. I think it only took me 20 minutes. It probably took me that long just to get the setup ready. But I am loving the outcome of this layout. So definitely follow along with the cherry on top, and then check out the scrap room for the Flavors of the Month kit. They are all Christmas themed this month and absolutely gorgeous. Hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.